Computer, start recording. We sorted an assassination mission today. Some pirates on Smyton used all the chaos to get their hands on some serious machinery and info, but it was a fairly simple mission, not much organization there. When we got back to Argo is when things got interesting. Darius looked dead inside. Apparently Behemoth was pestering him the whole time we were planetside to let her set up an indoor shooting range with live ammunition. I'm not gonna lie, I do understand her concern about falling out of practice, but I also didn't think this fossil of a ship could handle that. Dr. Murad, however, came up with a solution. She wanted me to let her set up the shooting range in the Gamma Pod, which we haven't fully renewed yet because we lack the funds, so even if something does go wrong, damage is gonna be minimal. And there is always risk when handling weaponry. But Behemoth is ex-military and ex-pirate. She knows how to handle firearms, so I decided to allow her to set up the shooting range as long as she takes responsibility for whatever happens on the range. In the end, Behemoth got to try out how leadership suits her, and everyone else got to shoot the hell out of painted BattleMechs or whoever else they wanted to shoot at. Computer, stop recording. Computer, start recording. Alright, today we are doing a favor for Lord Crossas. He claims a dropship on the moon of Anvalt, which is still under Directorate control, is smuggling weaponry to Directorate. No one likes this. No one can tell me for certain I'm not going to blow up a civilian dropship. But no matter what I say, Kamea is not thinking straight again. This time she went from the romanticized version of war on Weltry to unbelievable levels of self-flagellation because Lord Crossas doesn't seem to like her. I cannot afford to deny this job. Kamea is crediting me, so if I say no, I lose everything. I guess I'm gonna be a personal bloodhound today. Computer, stop recording. (13:02) touchdown. We'll need to work quick before Newgrange refuels. Archangel and Medusa on me. Glitch, head towards the 3rd generation Alpha. 13:04, first contact, 3rd generator Alpha disabled. 13:08, off for disabled, 3rd generator is disabled. Our mechs are a bit banged up, but no internal damage. Let's get this over with. 13:15. We tried to convince the captain of the Newgrange to power down, but he refused. There definitely is civilians on this dropship, but a dropship that size could also carry enough mechs to make a successor state ping twice. We have no choice but to blow it up. 13:16. Well, this is surprising. Lady Victoria Espinosa is here personally with a kill squad just for me. This one is for Mastiff. 13:24. I gotta give it to her, she's tough. I think my leg is broken, and Yang is definitely gonna kill me when he sees the mech. I managed to get some distance from the rest of my lands, so I can at least coordinate them, but I think a butterfly landing on my chassis will be enough to blow me up. 1331. Up for disabled. We are unfortunately picking life signs from Espinosa's ejection pod, and Kamea is not just letting me crush her. I'll have to talk to her on Argo about that. Computer, start recording. If only Kamea would think as a soldier for once. Yes, I want revenge for Mastiff, that is a part of it. But Espinosa is also one of the highest ranking enemy generals. You keep her alive, you risk diversions, and you have to separate resources to guard her. Kill her, and you chance director acting rash. Plus you breaking the enemy morale. Anyway, Victoria is in Lord Crosa's care now, and he gave us an electronic code breaker to decipher whatever Argo has stored in his memory. Fortunately, I still have no idea what I blew up along with the new Grange. The code breaker is taking a while, so in the meantime, some of our mechs are out of order for a while, and we can do nothing but browse the market. Darius let me know he ran into some stalker parts he noticed, and if I'm not wrong, those parts should be enough to assemble an assault class mech, because we do have some in our storage. Computer, stop recording. Computer, start recording. I was right. We have a working stalker mech now. We do need to fine-tune it a bit, but it should be operable for the next mission. Computer, stop recording. Computer, start recording. Okay, this was a clusterfuck. 2 pilots injured, Archangel was out for the entire day, 1 mech in shambles, but the mission was a success, I guess. The Stalker worked fine, but ran hotter than hell. I talked with Yang and we'll have to take some weaponry off and build in a few hit sinks. No use for firepower if we can't even use it. And apparently the codebreaker did its thing. So what we found was a Starlink era military map with some interesting location marked, including one on R2. It's a world deep in the Directorate territory, but Kamea thinks it's worth the risk having an excursion there. And as someone from the deep periphery, the idea of exploration is appealing. But I'd much rather follow Samir's advice of caution here. Unfortunately, once again, if Kamea says jump, I say how high.